Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we've got a new Star Wars display. I am not sure which video is going to go up first. Could be this one or it could be the how-to video on how I made that. I would like to get some of these figures in the closet. I kind of made a decision last night. But the trick is that I have like 8 or 9 Star Wars figures in the box. So Rita's on a girls trip. She went to New Orleans. She's flashing her boobs. If you're in New Orleans, you are lucky. If you are not, then you're unlucky because you're stuck with me and we're going to be talking about toys. So yay, boobies. So the first ones that we have here, I think you guys saw this in a previous video. We also have the Han Solo and the Luke Jedi, or Endor, but I'm pretty sure it's the Jedi Luke that's in there. We're going to do a comparison and find out, but I'm really liking these outfits, so pretty sure these guys are going to make it on the shelf. And I have 2 figures that I really don't dabble in too much, so I'm kind of excited to see if I'm going to regret this, maybe not. We do have the vintage collection, Luke Skywalker, Jedi, and then we also have the Mandalorian in beskar armor. So, let's forget about Rita's boobs and let's get into the review. You guys can see it says Return of the Jedi right there in green. These are the new boxes. Really nice portrait of Luke right there. Really nice. You guys can pause and read that if you wish. I think we all know the story by now. So basically all of these packages have different colors, so you can tell which one is related to what. So Return of the Jedi, green, because green lightsaber. Let's take a look first at the lightsaber. Very nice. Really nice. Got this nice, clean, translucent green plastic. Not bad. Really digging the details. Really well done. Let's compare that with the Walmart exclusive. So it's the same handles, but if you look, I don't know how well that's coming up on screen, but those are 2 different greens. This one from Walmart is a little darker. Not too shabby. I'm not sure about that face sculpt. And for all intents and purposes, this looks like it might be the same figure with a different head. Now this should come off. You guys can see there's really nice detail in there. Some wear and tear. Really nice. Okay, I thought it was my lighting initially, but I'm going with more natural lighting. So I know sometimes action figure reviewers do reviews on really white backgrounds with a lot of bright light, but sometimes the colors get lost inside the light. So I feel like this is more true to what you would find in the store. A lot of times I'm looking at reviews and I'm like, it didn't look like that in the video. So it looks like he has this little belt back here. This comes off. The whole belt comes out. It is a belt. It's, you know, nothing crazy. It's got some nice details. This poncho is the real star of the show. Now, unfortunately, it is sewn back there, right there. So I could probably cut that, but I don't know why they would do that. But, you know, whatever. It's cool. It works. Here is Jedi Luke. Very odd that they left the trigger finger, considering he doesn't come with a gun. But he's got the standard articulation. Looks like he's he doesn't have jointed, double jointed elbows. Look at that. No double jointed elbow. That's as far as it goes. Interesting. I wonder why they did that. They cheaped out. Why am I wondering? That's so stupid of me to say. It's gonna go up like that. It's gonna twist. You know, he's gonna. Let's see. You can see he's got that high waist piece above his belt line. Really odd. He does have a split in the upper thigh. Double jointed. Yeah, double jointed knees, so that's nice. He's got the boot. And he does have ankle pivot, so that's good. These rotate, and looks like this one is a straight up and down, which means this is the gun hand, so this probably goes up and down here. Yep. You guys can see that. Now, let's see. This is the one from Walmart. Now, he did come with a gun, so I'm probably gonna just give his gun. This is the first time I ever actually took that hood off, so you can see he's got that piece there. So that's different, but it looks like that's the only difference. Yeah, because this piece is covering that. You can see from the collar that it's there. So if I cut this off, it looks like this. But he does have a different head sculpt. Now I remember people being bummed out about this head. This looks way more accurate than this. He is a little bit tan here, but that's okay. I can live with that. You really don't see the neck. No, and then look at that. Bizarre. Really, really bizarre. But it's the same figure otherwise. Yeah, same. Yeah, same exact figure. I like this one better. This one I'm going to keep in the Endor uniform. Let's do his sister next. That's what she said. We got Leia. Nice packaging on the side. If you want, you can read that. Rita's going to be pissed that we're looking at these without her. Here is Leia. I don't know about that head sculpt. We will take a look. I really like her poncho. It pops way more than Luke's, which is a brown. I love this green, this Endor green. She has a really nice watch here. You guys can see that. Really nice detail in there. I do really like the fact that they colored the bottom of the boots because it just adds another color here. You can see there's 2 colors, 3, and now a 4th, all within a short period of time. Really nice the way it complements everything. She does come with a gun. Show you guys that. Really nice, kind of James Bond-esque gun there. Not too shabby. And there you go. Not bad. Alright, so right behind the pouch is the little peg. So let's slide. Oh, I don't wanna. There we go. Ooh. Okay. Let's get this helmet off. You can see where it does clip in right there. And there you go. Alright, you can tell who that's supposed to be. I don't like the fact that they didn't paint the hair underneath. God, this company is so cheap. They are the worst. The eyes look okay. I don't know. She just looks... Actually, I have the Hoth Leia, and this one isn't amazing either, but figure maybe it's worth a shot here. Wow, look at that difference. Yeah, again, look at that. Man, I almost want to buy the... Man, maybe I can take this head and put it on that. Can that... Let's see it. Oh. Oh my god. I'm going to have to do that later. But you can see she does have really nice detail on the general uniform. Or would this be general, or is this like a lieutenant when she's a lieutenant? Not a good effort, Hasbro. That is not a girl's butt. Certainly not Carrie Fisher's. Alright, I'm curious. So the neck and the head are two separate pieces. So she can do that, but then she can... I don't even know why they started doing that. It doesn't really help. Like, alright. I mean, that works, but why do I need her looking down? I don't know. Weird. Alright, so she turned around. The arms go up that much. Spin, great. She doesn't have double jointed elbows, but she might as well, or, you know, I mean, she's got slightly better articulation than Luke. Thought that was a trigger hand for a second. You know, she's got the typical, I don't want to do this for every figure, you guys get it. She's got that. Alright, not bad, yeah. Alright. Looks like really interesting. I've been noticing more and more that Hasbro is ripping off NECA's style a little bit more. Like they're going more and more with this. And I don't think NECA's the one who patented that, but I'm not sure who did. It might be Hasbro from the vintage collection, actually. It might be the first time. I'm not like a historian, so I'm not sure. Not bad. I'm thinking this belt can actually, in case you want to cover that up, I mean, they got that part right. Yeah, okay. Alright guys, so not the worst efforts. Lazy, but you know, not the worst. She's gonna be wearing this for sure. Han Solo. This is definitely by far and away the best one, I think, in terms of face sculpts. You can see Han, really nice picture of Harrison Ford. You guys can read that. You guys can see his blaster here. Not too bad. Good detail. It's hard to screw this one up. Finally, a face sculpt that really does look like him from part 3. I mean, like, that is... I hate the fact that you can see this gloss. You see that gloss? Look at that. See that? Right in the hair over there. Not digging it. But everything else looks pretty dang good. I'm very impressed. They even got shading here in the hair. You know, I mean, they didn't even... Like, look at Luke. I mean, they got shading in there, but the face is weak. I guess if you don't have any other ones, you wouldn't notice. Since I have both, I can compare. This one looks really nice. Now, I didn't take all my Han Solos off the shelf, but I do have, this is the Bespin, I think. Yeah, this is Bespin Han that came out earlier, so it's probably not fair to compare. This one is from Empire Strikes Back, the head, and this is from Return of the Jedi, obviously. Wow, Hasbro can't get a consistent skin tone going. I do like this, though. He does look older in the third film, and they got that right here. Nice. I am digging the coat, even though it's pretty cheap. Like in terms of material, it's cheap. But we do have stitching, which is like mind-boggling. I'm like so impressed with Hasbro for even doing that. You know, I mean, the coat does look a little big, but I guess that's movie accurate too, right? Doesn't the coat look pretty big in the... Does this come up? Yeah, this comes up. Wow. Just turned into Blade Runner all of a sudden. That's not a bad idea. You guys could probably buy this coat, paint it all brown, get some fabric paint, and voila, Deckard. This is what I was really curious about. Yeah, just as I suspected. This, yeah, I think this is the star of the show out of these three. You can see he has nice detail in the shirt. Vest has pockets now. Not sure if that's screen accurate. Got a nice light wash on the belt. 2 different browns in there. Really nice. Possibly a flashlight back here. I don't know what that is. Well done. Well done on the sculpt. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if these are old man Han Solo legs from, what is it, Force Awakens? Possibly. Nice gloss on the boots. Looks like I have a big problem here because they went high gloss here and low gloss here, but that's alright, I can fix it. Again, really, like, the thing that annoys me about Hasbro is how cheap they are. It's like so cost saving. Like of all the things to cheap out on, the gloss. Like okay, whatever. Alright, same thing as the other figures. You got the neck and the head. So 2 separate pieces. So of course with this structure they look down pretty good, but I don't know why you would ever have them looking down. Looking up is fairly decent. I mean, yeah, it's pretty good, I guess. This is actually a separate piece, so if you wanted to take this off, you could. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. It's not bad. It's alright. He's got that twist, but yeah. No waist twist. Interesting. So this has to be an older body, right? It's gotta be. He does have that upper thigh. Ooh, I don't know why. That just felt like it was gonna snap. This is... I got these from Hasbro Pulse, so maybe this is the first batch? No, actually, you know what? I saw them in the store before these arrived. And I never ordered from Hasbro Pulse. He's got the ankle pivot. Doesn't matter. This is not glossed. Oh wow. He's got the best. He's also got single jointed elbows, but because of the high cut up here, I mean, it might as well be double jointed. That's pretty good. Give him a cigarette. Oh my god, why are my boots not glossed? Pretty good. Pretty decent. And this is the same holster we've always seen with Han. Hard to screw that up. Can this... What is going on? Can this not fit in here? Why? Oh my god. Can this not... This has to fit. Yeah, okay. I'm just like... It feels like it should go in more. Maybe it should go in more. It feels like... Feels like there's something in there. Oh my god, this company. What happened to my gun? Let's take a look at these guys. So I only have one. There she is right there. That little smudge is Vintage Collection Jyn Erso. Vintage Collection, for those of you guys that don't know, Vintage Collection is the 3 3/4 inch Star Wars figures. You can see the other figures in the line. That's the one I got. I mean, I would get the 2 Stormtroopers, Luke and Han, if anything, but I'm not paying aftermarket prices on that. But nice, vintage, blah, blah, blah. You can see it's all about the card here. Very nice photo of Luke when he's in Jabba's palace. We even got like a Greedo back there, or I don't know what that race of alien is called. But you can see my card is really dinged up here. I don't care, because I'm going to open it. Just so you guys can see, this is how I cut off this is how I protect my cards. Just like that. I just cut the plastic right off. So it's a nice card, I'm going to keep that. Alright. Here is the lightsaber. Like I said, I don't collect Vintage Collection, but there you go. What the hell is that? You guys see that? What is that? Is that like flame or something? Or is that... I'm gonna have to check out other reviews. I don't know if that's just this one. Maybe that's just like a mismold of the plastic, like a defect. This is Blaster. Nice. Nice for the scale. I'm quite impressed that we got molded in gray, and then we have silver paint and gold paint. That's very bizarre. They put a lot of money into this figure, like at least 10 cents more than the other. And here you can see we're basically looking at a remold of the a shrunken down version of that Walmart version. Actually, they did the best they could. It's much harder at this scale, obviously, but slightly different shirt. Yeah, lackluster effort here in the I don't even know what you call that thing. Tunic. Interesting. They also gave him no glove. So, there you go. That's what I like. Look at that. That's what I'm used to. There you go. Not bad. Let's see. Alright. I only have one figure from this series, the Vintage Collection. Wow, that doesn't want to bend. There you go. I found this in Best Buy. I was really surprised. I found it buried. Where was it? Like by the DVDs. I think somebody hid it. And slight discoloration there. Look at that gloss and then matte. I don't know why that's happening. Maybe that's... Oh, he does. He has more fabric under there. That's nice. I do have to say I like when they do fabric on the Star Wars figures. Single jointed knee. Barcode on the leg. That's screen accurate, I think. And this is interesting. They put the... Oh, okay. So that's not going to give him... It's not going to give him ankle pivot, but I mean... He doesn't really need it, but you guys can see it feels like... Look at that, there's paint coming off here, plastic. Feels like there's a peg on this and it's in the foot. That might be what's happening. I like it. Could have used a wash in the hair, but I can always add that myself. I really like the eyes. Look at that. I dig this. I'm not going to end up collecting these guys, but this was one of those, if it's there and you find it, buy it type of thing. Last one, guys. Mandalorian. This was an odd one. I went into Target not too long ago, and by the way, this is being filmed in April, and they had a whole case of this wave, which is odd because it's like an old wave. You guys can see there are the other characters in the set. I'm not hunting them, I'm not collecting them. Alright, first up, here is the Mandalorian in beskar armor, digging the pistol. Nice. Again, impressed that we got two different, well, one paint, brown paint on there. Here's like that pistol Bioshock cannon thing, I don't know. Again, look at the paint. Molded in gray plastic and then two different paints on here. So Hasbro not getting cheap when they want to, except I see a little paint defect right there. Wow, I didn't know he came with a jetpack. That's cool. Nice. There's some weird pegging system. Here's the man. This is the beskar armor, so a little bit more of a steel titanium look. I like this boot, slightly different color. You can see the waist slightly different color than the top part. Like, they can't get too much detail in there, and I get that with the scale. You can see his little Mandalorian symbol right there. Paint is coming off into the eye beam, or eye section. I mean, I dig this. I dig the show. I like the first season. I did. I didn't like the second season. I thought it was very weak and drawn out. It should have been 4 episodes, but I mean, in that last episode, I mean, I was going to sleep when Luke was coming down the thing. I was like, I don't know what's happening, but they are boring the hell out of me. I mean, they dragged that out. That whole scene, it lasted for like 5 minutes. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. What do we got? So that's gonna probably break at some point. You can see the mechanism they went with in there. There's a peg from this one to this one. So like even when I do that, it feels flimsy. And this is that 25th anniversary G.I. Joe construction, so that's weird. But I can tell you that, I don't know, maybe in 5 years, these legs are going to be wobbly. So he is going to go on the shelf, and then he is not moving from that position. He's slightly different than Luke. What's that here? Look up like nothing. Look down, of course. He's got that waist, or chest, I guess you would call it. The shoulder pads should prevent, yeah, they're going to prevent him from going too far up. He's got that swivel there. Yeah. Typical, just the legs. Just that upper hip part was a little weird. But what's he got? He's got single or double? Yeah. Single. Does he have ankle pivot? Nope. So it looks like the vintage collection uses this pegging system for the feet. Ah, okay. It's the foot. The foot has the peg and it's going up into the leg. So the hole's in this leg here. Okay, so that was the review. I'm going to end it by showing you guys how I display them inside the shelf back there, so stay tuned for that. But let me just give you guys some final thoughts here. Han Solo is probably my favorite out of these 3. I like the coat. You can use that to customize a decorative if you want it. Just need some fabric paint. Not too thrilled with the old man legs, but that's okay. He has the best face sculpt out of all 3. I think you guys have noticed this. I switched out the heads. So this is the Hoth Leia head, and There's the old head. What a difference. I don't even remember if she has this haircut when she takes the helmet off, but I like it displayed like this. I think it looks really great. I'm not too crazy about the Luke, but I did need him to complete like that Endor look and display. I decided to keep the glove on there. I gave the Walmart gun to him from this figure, but he looks alright. Looks fine. I could have lived without it, but you know how we are, action figure collectors. Gotta have the full-on display. I don't need any speeder bike guys, thank God. So this is kind of Endor, and then now I'm done with Endor, so that's great. These guys are kind of cool. I like him more. I always like this look, this Jedi look for Luke. It's one of my favorites for him. Mandalorian, not impressed with. I didn't show this to you guys, but when you put this backpack in, you can see like that doesn't work. So there's a lot of customizers out there who are buying like little cloths and making it real, putting like wire inside cloth, and then just, that might be something I would do. The other flaw in this, and I didn't get to show this off, let me take this off, but if you guys look, see that hole right there? That's to peg in the gun. There's like a little peg right there, and it goes, but you can't put the gun in and the backpack. So this thing is just riddled with design flaws. This is like one of the worst. So what I'm going to do, probably going to put that in the closet. I'll display him with the jetpack. I'm going to put up a picture of the Funko Pop that has chrome on it. And I already decided in between cuts of this video, I have the Molotov chrome pen. We're going to customize this guy. We're going to deck him out all in chrome. I know it's not accurate to the show, but I'd rather have something like that exciting on the shelf than this weird thing. I like season 1, season 2 sucked, but season 1 was good, and outside of that, with the design flaws and everything, I don't need it. I already took this guy down off the shelf. He's going in the closet because I prefer the Clint Eastwood one, the brown one. That one's way better. It's very cool. So let's get these guys on the shelf and end the video. Alright guys, there you go. You guys can see I moved some things around, but I really like this little grouping right here. I can't wait for them to do a wicket. That's gonna look really cool. What else? Oh, I moved Tarkin up there. Some of the customs, and I put these guys right here. This guy is not up there yet. Stay tuned. Probably in the next week I'm going to post a video of me customizing this guy, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, overall happy. It's a good investment. Hasbro Pulse, $19.99. If you guys are on the fence about them, invest in Leia and Han. You can pretty much skip Luke unless you need the poncho, unless you really want this display. If you can live without it, pass on Luke. You don't really need them. These guys, they're cool. They're worth 12 bucks. Some people are charging 20, 25 on eBay. Don't overpay. It's a pass. Easy pass. I can't really rate that figure very high. And the Mandalorian beskar armor gets a 2 for just all the design flaws. I think there's 3 design flaws in that figure, so it's not worth the money. They're just trying to make a buck off the mold. Alright guys, that's my review. Stay tuned. Like the video if you got something useful out of it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I have another Star Wars haul coming up, and I will catch you guys later.